What is going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. So this is the creation of KB's illegitimate son, and this is gonna be interesting because I know a lot of you guys were expecting KB Jr. It just can't happen because this kid never knew who KB was. I mean, he knew who KB was, but never knew he was his dad until just recently. So he has his mother's last name and has some resemblance to KB, but he's a little bit different type of player. This kid is very fast, very agile, and slaps the ball all around the park. One day he'll get to where his power is as good as his dad's, or close to it, I would say. But he's a little short, or he's a speedy infielder, shortstop, gets to all the balls that he can, and makes those plays when he has to. I think eventually, again, he will get that power numbers up, but the first few years of this kid's career is going to be a lot about getting on base, making steals, extending singles into doubles, that sort of thing, and being the best shortstop that he can be. So, kind of excited for this guy because he's going to be a completely different type of player than I'm used to and you guys are used to. So, hopefully, you guys will enjoy it because I think it's going to be fun, a sweet change of pace. And there he is, Phillip Richards. I wanted to do Richard Phillip, or Richard Flip, but there was no flip. So Phillip Richards is the guy's name. He's 18 years old. His number's 21. In honor of KB, kind of. Instead of 12, he's going the opposite with 21. And he's going to be playing shortstop and his backup position, third base. So there you have it, guys. KB's son, Phillip Richards. And we'll get going here. We'll show you some of the features of this guy. He's going to be 6'3", or 6'2". He's going to be like 220-ish. So very similar to his dad. And but a different type of player than his dad. I think, like I said, eventually he's gonna get to those being those power number type hitter guy. But for now, he's just gonna be a very fast, very agile, awesome shortstop, or the best shortstop I can be. So you can see here some of the different features they have now for creating your own player. Most of everything in this section is the same. They have one new style of batting glove. I believe they have a new style of shoe. Some of the bat stuff's a little bit different now. You don't have to have that ring in the middle of the bat, so where you pick a color for the top of your bat and a color for the bottom of your bat, you don't have to have that ring in the middle. I mean, you can add it back on. They have that option, but for the most part, this stuff is very, very similar to last year. Not a big difference. They added the Nike Pro Combat, which is the undershirt that has a little Nike symbol on it. The big one of the things that kind of bothered me about this was if they have the fact that you can get the Nike Pro Combat shirt on underneath you, like underneath your main shirt, so you have the little Nike logo right below your neck. Why would they not include like Nike batting gloves, Nike shoes, Nike wristbands? I mean, they clearly have some sort of agreement with Nike. Why would they not just go all out with everything else? The only thing I can think of is that they may have signed on with Nike a little bit late, and this was the easiest thing to throw on. Just throwing a Nike logo on their shirt. Maybe they didn't have time to render out shoes and bats and all that kind of stuff. That's the only thing I can think of, because if they clearly have an agreement with Nike, so I would think that they would want to put everything in there. Oh, and you can now do Warrior eye paint like what's his nuts from the Nationals. That's kind of cool. So Phillip Richards. I'm gonna be saying his name wrong for the first few times, especially if you hear me in the live stream. I've already called him KB like at least 10 times yesterday in the live stream. I'm sure it'll happen again because he really does look a lot like KB. I mean, he looks a lot like him. Doesn't quite play like KB, but he looks a lot like KB right now. So, yeah, this game, let me give you a little bit rundown of what I think of the game so far. Like I said, I played it for 12 hours just about yesterday. I played pretty much nonstop rode the show between Phillip Richards and Ken Griffey Jr. And if you haven't seen the Ken Griffey Jr. stuff, I've posted a couple videos from him already. And with him, what I'm going to start doing, and we may change this up a little bit, but I pretty much live streamed only Ken Griffey Jr. It's just me playing games, talking, shooting the shit with the people in the in this live streams, just talking about baseball, talking about whatever. So the 2 episodes that I posted of Ken Griffey Jr. so far, it's just been me talking and playing the game, and it's full games. It's just everything that's happening in the game. So hopefully you guys enjoy that part of it. Like I said, I don't think it'll be very. I think it'll be very difficult for me to keep up with 2 players, 2 Road to Show series, and have to edit videos out for both of those guys. So I don't want to let you guys down as far as how I dropped the ball with Willie Mays Hayes and Bo Jackson. So if I'm going to be playing 2 guys like this, then I'm going to have to edit one of them, and the other one will have to be live streams only, and then after the live stream, post the complete live stream on my channel. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that. And hopefully after you see a few episodes of Phillip Richards, you guys like him, and you guys are cool with him being the main guy. Otherwise, I can switch this out at some point where I start editing videos for Ken Griffey Jr. and we make Phillip Richards the live stream only guy. So we'll just have to wait maybe a week or 2, and then I'll let you guys decide which one you like the best, and then we'll start making videos for that guy, and the other guy we'll just do live stream onlys for. So this is one of the new parts that I think is really awesome. I talked over it just a little bit, but you can now change pretty much every aspect of your swing. You change the walk up, you change how your practice swing looks, what your stride looks like, take pitch if it's a strike, if you swing and miss, what your home run celebration is from the left-hand side, what it is from the right-hand side if you're a switch hitter or whatever. So you can really customize your swing a lot better this year than you ever could. So very, very good addition to the game. They also changed the generics around. If you're looking for Ken Griffey Jr.'s batting stance, it is now 116. So generic 116 is now Ken Griffey Jr.'s batting stance. So if you were on the lookout for that guy, now you know where it's at. The gameplay itself isn't too much different as far as like what it takes to hit and all that kind of stuff. One thing that I did fix in this first few episodes of Phillip Richards, you're going to see me using guest pitch, but I've since turned that completely off. They changed a lot of the ways that guest pitch works now, at least in my experience. I played this guy for probably 15 to 20 games or so, somewhere in there, before I turned guest pitch off. Now with One Quarter Classic that I'm so used to using, One Quarter Classic, you now have to guess the correct pitch location and the pitch type. And there you can see, drafted by the Kansas City Royals, so it's definitely not Chicago White Sox, so that is a plus. So the curse of the Chicago White Sox may be over. I don't know for sure, but it may be over now. But the presentation in this game is so much better than it used to be. The on-the-field stuff, the before-game stuff, the after-game stuff, just the way your guy looks when he's in the batter's box and the way he walks up to the batter's box after you hit the ball. A lot of that stuff is so new and so different that it looks like a completely different game, even though the base of the game is still the same. So I'm going to let this first whole game play out, let you guys watch it, and you can see the whole presentation for yourself. And we'll be back probably tomorrow with another episode. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.
We're back here on the Minor League pregame show. Before we get to first pitch for tonight's Texas League matchup, let's get a look at our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Phillip Richards will be our man to watch. And Steve will be playing in his first Double-A contest in this one. What can we expect from him going forward?
Well, I'm sure he's excited to get this next phase of his career started. When you talk to the people in the front office, they all say even though he's got a lot of upside, he's still kind of a work in progress. He's still got a decent-sized road ahead of him before making it to the show. But if he plays smart and he works hard to improve those skills, I think he's got a chance to not only make it, but to be an impact player in the major leagues.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. It's opening night 2013, and we've got a great matchup here between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
And now, welcome your Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there.
Shortstop, Spencer Brignoni.
One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Find the ball.
And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
hard, go hard.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player.